basically doing some quick catch up on parts. So let's go on to the Breakblade event. Hmm. I already did it before, but at the time, that's when Zeldin officially stopped translating the stories and stuff. Which I was sad because, my main man, Zeldin. But that guy's like a Dynasty Warriors specialist. There's like a side, I guess like a side thing for him, since, it's the greatness that is Zeldin. But oh well, that is what it is. So let's do this. This was done in, what's called? So the reason why this was here is because during the original release of this stage, um, what's called? Yeah, during the original release of this stage, Breakblade had finally ended, and Terada added it to the game just to commemorate the fact that it ended. As there doesn't really exist many, what's it called? What's called? There doesn't really exist much mecha manga that are actual mecha manga. Anyways, the continent cruise on is a world where fossil fuels cannot be extracted from the ground. People chose the power source to move things. The power that resides in the hands of men, which is everyone, regardless of age or gender, is born with a weak ability. Oh yeah, the ability to hold quartz. They had a special power. Anybody can give orders with it. People refine quartz, which is highly flexible, creating ligaments that can be stretched and contracted at will. Huh. The ligaments move the cams that turn the wheels. A piston compresses air to eject the bullet. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Although the strength varies, everyone has the ability to use quartz. People call it magic. In such a world, there are rare beings who do not possess magical powers. Rygard is summoned by his schoolmate, King Hozar of the Krishna Kingdom, as Queen Sijin to the royal capital. Yet it is where he unlocks the Delphine. There, Rygard learns that the neighboring Athens Federation is invading his territory, and the frontline commanders is one of his there is the best friend of the three, Zest. That's Sasuke look like. Then, the royal capital was attacked by a group of raiders led by Zest, and Rygard accidentally boarded an excavated ancient giant golem, or under golem, as well as giant soldier, under golem. It's estimated to be 1,000 years old, the Delphine. The machine is not powered by quartz or magic. All the high-ranking magical warriors of the Christian Kingdom, they couldn't move it, but yep, Rygar moved it himself, if I remember correctly. Rygar, who has no magical powers, manipulates it. He defeated the Artemis, a golem from the Athens Federation. Heck yeah. After losing his subordinate Lee in the ensuing battle, Zest plans a second attack on Binanten, the capital of the Krishna Kingdom. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, Rygar witnessed the harshness of the battlefield. He had decided to return home. That's never really an option anymore, is it? Inside the royal fortress of Binantin, the capital of the Krishna Kingdom. Ah, Navi. What did you decide to call the Undergolem you're so obsessed with, Lady Sijin? Let's see. Well, what's the code name? It hasn't been decided yet, has it? I'm thinking that... What's it called? We don't know if it'll move again. Heh. That useless guy, called Rygar, if only someone with absolutely no magic power, which said to be born with a probability of 1 in a million, can control it. Uh-oh. Maybe it would be better to demolish it. Apparently in the old days, parents would reject their children because they were considered incompetent. Dang. Sijin wouldn't allow it to be dismantled. No. The horn on its head is broken off. Yep. It's just like a broken blade. A break blade. Eh? Eh? You're just saying whatever you want, huh? Yeah, Rygar's right there. Don't worry about it. My brother and I were told that it was useless and in the way. We were useless and in the way. That's what they often say. Ah, Hoarder. You haven't returned home yet. Being in front of an undergolem means, do you feel any responsibility? Yeah, he does, because he killed someone. Responsibility. Yep. Let's go to Dan's grave, too. Uh, what? Were you following me? Does the general have that much free time? The general's a man, after all. Just as I heard from His Majesty. What? Uh, when he's in a difficult situation, he suddenly becomes stubborn. Hmm. Let's see. I also heard about your father. I was disappointed to learn that he was disappointed to learn that you had no magical powers or something like that. The next day, he sold off all the magical farming equipment. He wanted to show you what it looks like working in the fields with just your body. Aww. Although they always make fun of your father, they actually they actually respect him. That's what His Majesty said. Dang, Rygar. Nah, I'm getting the grips of it. Anyway, Dan's death is no one's fault. You are a civilian and have no right to make decisions on the battlefield. Hmm. I'm sorry, but it was an error of judgment on Dan's part. Don't worry about it. I don't mind. See you later. If you have even the slightest bit of feelings for Dan and the soldiers who died, I want you to participate in the next sortie. Deploy? Don't mess with me. It's got nothing to do with me anymore. It does, Rygar. Even if His Majesty decides to surrender? Ugh. Ugh. If we can't even repel an enemy with less than 5 machines, we'll be exposing our national defensive capabilities to the public. Huh. Given His Majesty's distaste for war, surrender is not an option. It'll only be a matter of time before he makes a decision. The only ones who know the terms are you and me, aside from His Majesty. Conditions for peace with the Athens Federation. Execution of Hozu, Sijin, and the entire Krishna royal family. Huh. That person is trying to distance himself from the people around him. He is lonely. I feel bad for Hozu, but I just happen to be born in Krishna's countryside, and I don't have the patriotism that you guys have. That I don't want to die in a way that makes my face unrecognizable. That's how we Golem Riders die. They die from enemy bullets or from being crushed by the frames they created. Huh. Sijin believes that the Under Golem is still moving. Only your Golem can match the speed of that new model. Yep. If you join us in the next operation, we may be able to reduce the damage suffered by my subordinates. Ugh. You gotta do it, Rygar. I do not wish to hand His Majesty over to the execution grounds of Athens. Fight alongside me, Rygar! Fight alongside, dude. Shut up, Rygar. No way. Let's see. Hey, you're going home. You're going home. Can you say something? Hmm. Sorry. Aw. Don't look at me like that. I didn't come here to stop you. If I'd known the capital would be attacked so soon, I wouldn't have called you in the first place. I thought we had more time to talk. Heh, you didn't. Yes, this. What? Uh-oh. Well, it's like a parting gift. Please accept it. It's not the same money as it was back then. At that time? Yeah. You probably don't remember. It was over 5 years ago. Look, you quit school because of tuition fees. When I mentioned it, when I told him I'd ask you that, when I told to ask that for help with the tuition fees, yeah, when I told you I'd ask my father for help with the tuition fees, you got really angry, which is unusual for you, didn't you? Hmm. My father taught me, even if you default on your debts from debt collectors, don't seriously borrow from your friends. Aw. Aw, did I say that? It stinks. I was ashamed of my uncouth, but I was also happy. Ah, he was like Hazel. Farewell, Ragart. See you again. Hazel knows. He knows that we'll never meet again. There's no shame in running away. There are some things people can't help. If things get bad, run away. That's what my dad used to say. What are you doing? Get going. Oh, sorry, Dad. Rygart? Uh-oh. Hey, General Beard. Hmm? It's time. Notice that we're at Dan's graves, my guess? Nope. We're at the Krishna Kingdom Valley. Let's take o let's take over, elect Argus. Uh, Having the captain on guard duty is out of the question. That's actually Cleo's role. Oh yeah, Cleo. She was best girl at the time, but then you realize she's 12. Then her mom became best girl. I miss Breakblade. Really? That guy. His only that girl. Her only job. Hmm. Still not good enough? Yeah, she was crying. Uh, Lee and Cleo went to the same school after all. Lee, who has excellent grades. Cleo, a dropout who always uses cards for fortune telling. Apparently, she was taking her to class. That was a mistake on my part. Zex, Catherine Zess. There's nothing wrong with the organization of that operation. Lee made a mistake and was defeated by the black and silver golem. Yep. Yes, Rygar. Because I let him go. Ah, you Sasuke look-alike. A soldier's job is to die. The commander is being too lenient with those two. Heh. I know that, but I also have a 2-year-old daughter. When I think that my daughter might go to war in the future, I end up using it carelessly. As expected, such a force. They should never have let in female recruits. I've been meaning to ask this for a while, but putting Lee aside, why did you allow Cleo to join the army? You know that Artemis is a new model that was said to be defective, and most of the superior officers refused to accept it, right? Uh-oh. Yes, I've jumped ahead a bit. You jumped ahead a bit. Although she is good at jumping, she has difficulty. Although it is good at jumping, it has difficulty landing and is unable to land properly. Most of them had crushed legs. How long did it take you to break it in, erect or elect? 1 month. This is the first time I've encountered a golem that makes me so nervous. Oh, okay, let's see how long it took him. 2 months, it says? It took me 2 months, and so did Lee. Uh-oh. It took me a week to get used to it. 2. 1 week, as expected. Wait for it. Cleo got used to it in a day. What? Yep. I've heard rumors, Captain. Judging by the number of bullets remaining, there's only one more fight left. Shall we go ahead as planned? Heck yeah. That's right, the third attack on the world capital, and then we'll retreat to the border. Cleo, can you do it? Let's see. Yes, no problem. During the War of Independence, Krishna, they massacred people, cut off the limbs of prisoners, and returned them. Uh-oh. And now he wags his tail at Orlando. They're a barbaric, despicable country that threatens the peace of the continent. I will fight to the end. Let's see. Lee told me not to bring personal feelings into the fight, but I'll defeat the silver black golem myself. Hmm. I'll start preparing right away. What? Oh. She tripped. It's alright. That's funny. I didn't say anything. Well, then excuse me. Let's see. That's quite different from the historical interpretation of my time. It was the same in my time. The conveniences of those who select history changes with the times. Yeah, but maybe Cleo could teach me this time. Nah, she won't. It's Cleo. That's the kind of spirit I'm going to go with. It'd be best to surrender now, Hosel. Oh boy. Where is it? Sigyn's room? Yep. No, inside the Royal Fortress of Yunanton, the capital of the Christian Kingdom. Dang. If you acknowledge the above and pledge loyalty to His Majesty King Christian IX and swear on this legatine to protect the lives and property of the people, then come forward. You did it. Number 1728, second class knight, Ryguard Arrow. Hmm. Nah, station. You'll be assigned to General Bard. The Thunder Golems as the co-leader and exclusive pilot. Defend Krishna. Kneel down and receive the legacy, the proof of your status as a heavy knight. Huh. Hey, kneel down. No, that's fine. Just let me your legates win. No. But there's a ceremony. He knows what he wants. You're an idiot. I know. I know I'm an idiot. Now it's time. Ah, the very first chapter of this. Ugh. Still, it's over. The counterattack begins. Let's see. This Nyregard. The code name for the under golem is Delphine. Huh. Oh, I see. Let's see real quick though. Hey, can you really fight with that much weight? If I remember correctly, the Delphine's able to ignore the weight of any of their golems, golem weaponry, and modern golem. Just standing there is abnormal. Okay, Rygar. Its layered armor is a collection of armor plates from the damaged Fafnir. Ooh. If this state continues, Delphine's fighting performance will decrease by 80%. You can purge it with maximum grip torque. Just be careful with the timing. Yep. And there's just one other thing that's changed. What? This one never goes away. Let's see. When the red bar inside the gauge expands, you will be unable to move and will be unable to operate for about 24 hours. So it looks like they've discovered it. The maximum operating time for rapid continuous operation is about 10 to 30 minutes. We still don't know why it's so unstable. Delphine's ligament horsepower it's a complete disregard for our world. Yep. A 1,000-year-old golem excavated from a quartz quarry. We still barely know anything about its power source. Hozel, the ancients are a race that doesn't have magical powers. I thought maybe he was moving the golem without. I thought maybe I was moving the golem without using magic. You said that. I don't know. We are the descendants of the ancient. We are the descendants of the ancients. It may not be recognized. Oh, it may not be recognized, but we are the descendants of the ancients. Hey, I told you before not to get too close. It can't be helped, since the cabin is so small. I'm a guy too. Yeah. But you're capable of murder. Well, at least I don't think so. I've already killed 2 people. Dang. That's not true. You didn't kill them. No, that's not wrong. At that time, I didn't want to die. So I prayed from the bottom of my heart for the enemy to die. Can you do that to Zest too? There's no way. There's no way I could be a match for Zest. No, there's no one who can be a match for him. That is true. It is Zest after all. The instructors is entertaining was a mock battle with golems. They used to the bully the students. At that time, even the 4 instructors were no match for Zest. Yeah, but you got the Delphine. Rygar, our spies have spotted enemy movement. The operation begins. Can you go? Huh. Yeah, Sijin, get off. Aw. Yes, make sure you come back alive. You know he will. I'm going to give him my all. So let's see who appears this time. We'll surround the enemy forces with golems. I'll open one side on purpose. If they retreat there, charge them with a Delphine. Huh, roger that. Let's see. I'll just say this out of curiosity. Capturing an enemy is much harder than killing him. So we'll just kill them all. It'll be 3 times more futile and dangerous than killing. On the battlefield, if you try to save one enemy, 3 of your allies will die. That's it. Hmm. Let's see. Zess, I will protect the country of Hozel. Rygar. Let's see what's about to happen now. So it looks like it's going to be a recreation of the episode, probably. Everyone, you alright? Yeah. Let's see. We were almost surrounded by the enemy, but we managed to separate ourselves. Hmm. Flat ground. Uh-oh. We'll bounce back at point 9. Roger that. Hmm? What's wrong, Erect? Uh-oh. There's a reflected light over there. What is that? Oh, yes. That head. Is it from Rygard's golem? Three? No, four of them. Ah, yes, that's the old Zest. Let me handle this. Please leave it to me. Nope. What do I do? Murder them all? There we go. Oh, it looks like a rampart running through it. Uh-oh. Things like Zest. Hold the ground. Lord Zest. I will stop it no matter what. No, no, don't do it. He'll ram you. But no, step aside, Argus. Don't face him. You'll get shot. In English dub, he was like, no, don't do it. He'll ram you. Then the SSR. Yep, he goes straight, bam, and he kills him. Duh. Erect! He's dead. He's probably dead. Don't take it personally. Rygard! Let's see. Responsibility. Why do I even have to feel any responsibility? I didn't even know what Dan looked like. Yep. Alright, Cleo, step back. I'll take him on. Uh-oh. Cleo, let's cover the commander. Yeah. Uh-oh. What's up? Something's about to happen. Oh, look there. Look at the sky. The sky? What? What's happening? A light. The Aura Road was open, wasn't it? Yep, the Aura Road opened. So let's see what's about to happen now. The light has subsided. Uh-oh. What on earth happened? Huh. But where am I? What happened to us? Uh-oh. We were caught in the missile explosion. What about Rimuru? Where did Rimuru go? Ah, Shion, look at that. Yep, the Aura Road opened up. This is not the common world. If the Aura Road has flowed backwards at that time, let's see. As Shot said, have we escaped to the surface world? No, you haven't. Are we safe? Nope. There's something down there too. It's flying in the sky. Are they also golems of Athens? A flying golem. I'm just surprised. So Breakblade's probably one of the few series to never have anything fly. Is this a new model from the Krishna Kingdom? Huh. But then he suddenly appeared. A golem could do something like that? Yep. If that was Krishna's golem, they would have used it more effectively. Also, it doesn't look like they're cooperating with Rygard. No, they're not. So who could it be? Interesting thing. Zest has a blue sign thingy on him. I don't know, but those two are unintentional. Maybe they appeared here, because it looks like they're checking us out. That is true. Let's see, though. But what technology is used? Suddenly appearing, flying through the sky? What are they... Is that what they're doing? Let's put that inquiry off for later. Let's treat for now. Yeah. Oh, you punks. They ran away? Huh. What do you do, Shion? He's gonna fight, of course. I have no RM. We can't leave Laverne alone. Yep. This wharf is damaged. If this is really the Earthly world, it'd be unwise to fight the holy warrior in this condition. Let's get information. It might be the best to leave here for now. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes Laverne. Yep, he ain't gonna stop him now, is he? I'm not gonna let him get away. Ugh. Damn, it's not working properly. Yeah, isn't he going to run away? Let's see. Hey, is that Nora Battler too? Probably not. Who cares? If someone like that who can fly were to go to the world capital, so it's like we're about to fight him. Hey, how about we ask the person in there what happened? I wish, but they probably won't even respond. We don't even know if there are humans on board. Wouldn't Silky be able to just fly and check? If that's the case, why don't we just check it out? Hmm, that's true. Are you planning to set up something up? No. That guy's preparing to attack. Is he serious? Yeah, he's at paranoia. Are you gonna fight? Of course we are. There's no other way. I can't die in a place like this. That was fast. That guy, he can jump, but he can't fly? So if we fly high, we won't get attacked? No, because they have guns. But then again, the Delphine can't use guns. That's probably true. I'll try to keep my distance for now. Damn, I can't attack from that height. Hmm, I thought so. He can't fly. Damn, what to do? Well, nothing really, probably. If there's someone in it, I'll talk to him. Whoa. Passenger compartment hatch was opened. I am Shion Zaba. If you don't attack me, I'm not gonna fight you. What? Let's see real quick. I was suddenly thrown here. Tell me, is this the Earth world? The Earth world? What is he talking about? Who knows anymore? Who knows? So now we're finally back over here. Let's see though. Is that the flying golem we captured? Who would have thought that those Athenians could make something like that? Huh. I don't think that's the Athenians making that, my dude. We'll have to wait and see. No, it doesn't seem to be a new model of the Athens. What? Could it be that it's also another golem like the Delphine? Hmm. That is... Let's see. It has a head and limbs and has the appearance of a human, but it's completely different from a golem. Honestly, ore battlers look like bugs. I don't really understand this golem thing though. I've never heard of it either. Huh. If you say that, then so are we. Fairy, then so same with us. Yeah, fairies only exist in fairy tales over here. Well, Ferrarios are rare even in the common world. Let's see. We make bullets, armor, and even teacups from quartz that we extract from the earth. Golem do the same. Their limbs move with flexible bundles of quartz ligaments. In that case, is that the case with Rygar's broken horn? It feels different from the others. Heh. The Delphine's his name. Delphine. By the way, what's your name? What's the name of your machine? I told you, it was an ore battler. Well, isn't that a general term? What I'm asking about is the proper name. Well, I don't know. It was called the Baron treasure. The ore battler has been created. It must be at least 500 years old. Leave a decision to figure that one out. Really, when I found this guy in the cave, it was tightly sealed. G of the Rosen family said that he had been waiting for about 700 years for someone to ride a great mechanical suit of armor and bring along a Ferrario. If that Ferrario is Silky Ma, is that actually referring to you? Let's see. I'm just a hunter, a sword battler. I don't know exactly what made it work. Shion, try holding this. What? Let's see. It's a piece of quartz. Try levitating it. I can't do that. Hmm? Let's see. But that's how Silky flies? No, they have wings, dude. That's not what they do. This is what a Ferrario is like. You're useless too. Hey, isn't that a bit rude? That's funny. Yeah, sorry. I feel the same way. I felt a sense of closeness to Shion. Hmm. Do you mean? We had the power to manipulate quartz, like this. We have magical power. We use it to make tools, cars, and golems move. So I'm an extremely rare case of someone who can't do that. I'm useless. An unsorcerer is what they were called. That's how it is with everyone in the common world. There are exceptions like shot. Shot weapon. Listening to your story, I feel that gunpowder is universal. It was also discovered that missiles were being used. There are weapons with large explosive power. My Oro Battler and Laverne's Dwarf don't have those kind of weapons. Yeah, his just has a sword, if I remember correctly. I guess that's a relief. Anyway, I think it's okay to believe that story you came to the story that you came to this Christian kingdom from another world called the Common World through an Aura Road. It's kind of the only story you can believe. But Shion calls this world the Earthly World. Does that mean that the Common World is underground? Probably. If that were the case, it would break out of the ground, so it doesn't seem to be a direct connection. I have no idea how he'll get back. In other words, it's not going to be easy to go home. Yeah, that's right. As we can talk to each other like this, there must be some kind of common connection between the two worlds. Hmm. 700 to 1,000 years ago, there must have been some travel between the two places. There may be traces or legends of that somewhere in this world. Due to the differences in date, Delphine, car Delphine carved into the chest armor was the phrase, "Let's fight against fate." Doesn't seem to have anything to do with ancient languages, though. Nah. I wonder if there are golems like Delphine in the common world. Oh, sorry, buddy. I can't deny that possibility, but as you said earlier, Delphines are different. The Delphine's different from other golems. First of all, it can only be controlled by Rygar, who has no magical power. Yep, is that so? Is that the case with your old battler too? If possible, I'd like to test it out with some high-ranking magical warriors on it to see if it works. You better stop that. There was another person on board. In a very short time, he dried up and died. Yeah, because seriously, that's scary. Because the aura battlers use your life energy basically, aura power. The aura battler chooses its pilot. Does that mean you need special powers to control it? Probably. I don't know, but Laverne, he said that if your aura is strong, you'll survive. And if the device responds, you will be reborn as a holy warrior. A holy warrior. That's what Shion was called by the Rosen family. Heh, that was just something I was told. But I'd rather be a holy warrior than a helpless person. It sounds like a good title, doesn't it? I guess some useless here too, right? But Ryguard has Delphine. You can control the Ore Battler. He is a valuable asset to the Krishna Kingdom. Heh. Until you return to the Khan world. If you'd like to cooperate with us, we'll provide you food, clothing, and shelter. Cooperation. Join your war? In short, yes. I've already received permission from His Majesty. Let's see. Even if I don't have to take part, you don't have to take part in the battle. I'm grateful that I can just investigate this Ore Battler. Huh. Let me think about it for a bit. You guys didn't try to catch me. I think I can trust you, but... there's a lot we don't know about the surface world. For starters, things that are naturally found in the common world aren't here. I don't know what it was like in the past. Seems that ancient people, unlike us, relied on a medium called metal that reacts well with heat and oil. Yep. Delphine's a unique case. For some reason, the frame of the machine is not resistant to heat, oil, or other factors. It is made from quartz, which is not compatible with it. Yep. The outer armor was corroded and bubbly, but the inner frame was not, including its power source. It's an unbalanced golem. Maybe that's the case with my Aura Battler too. If I'm correctly, Shot made the Turbine as a secret weapon and just hid it away. Because even in this game, they confirmed that the Turbine exists in the Dumbine world, it's just hidden away. And in Super Raw Wars 4, you can actually unlock the Turbine in exchange for the Dumbine. Mechanical and biological parts are combined with advanced technology. It's fused together. For example, the armor material used is something like a creature shell. That one's probably the hit. It's probably made from the shell of a powerful beast. Hmm. What do you mean a strong beast? It's a very large beast. Uh-oh. The Con world. If they had such a big shell, are there any living things there? The War Battler's drive system is. It looks like it's using the muscles of that powerful beast, but there are many things we don't know about its power source. Its power source is aura. As for the flying device, it seems to rapidly eject gas from its back and controls position with what appears to be wing-like things. Its wings. The best a golem can do is jump. Is there no way? Is there no one who can fly on their own? There isn't. Yeah, that's a big problem. You and Laverne Zora battlers, a wall that a golem cannot scale. What's more, they can easily cross borders. This fact could potentially damage not only the nation's military strength, it could even change the concept of combat. Dang, don't get involved with Knights of Magic. That's an exaggeration. Hey, you and Laverne feel up to it. It shouldn't be too difficult to take this castle. Nah. And all the countries of the continent it cruise on. You want an Ore Battler and someone to control it. Hmm. But you guys didn't put me in jail, and you didn't take away my Aura Battler. I still think I have an eye for people. Hmm. But Laverne. Oh, is there some commotion over there? Everyone is looking up at the sky. Let's see. Navi, what happened? A black flying golem appeared in the sky. The Dwarf. Oh boy, time to fight the Dwarf. Alright, let's see what this chapter is called. The Evil Dragon Attacks. Nice map though. The size of the city, the number of people in the castle. It's safe to say it's a capital. Yep. If this were the Earth world and the weapon being used was an ore battler that crawled along the ground, then it would be no match for me. I'll demonstrate his Wall's power to the ruler here. Use or kill him and take this land, upon which I can build a new foundation. At least he's resourceful. However, there's one thing to be concerned about. Huh? Laverne! The Holy Knight! Yeah, I am the Holy Knight. Hey, he's the Holy Warrior. Has he already been taken over by the people of this land? I haven't decided side with you yet, but I'm not gonna leave you alone. Hmm. We are both strangers in this land. With that in mind, listen to what I have to say. Wait, what? Yeah, let's see. Join me, Holy Warrior. With Zwolf and your Ore Battler, it'll be easy for us to take control of this land. Yeah, sure. If we do that, we may be able to seal the country. Shot is no more. Let us overcome our grudges and take possession of this world together. You ain't doing that. Nah. Well then, Holy Warrior. Not a bad idea, eh? Shion? Okay, this is kind of worrying me now. What's funny? How can I believe what the guy who attacked Baron, kidnapped Rimuru, and tried to kill me is saying? It's not wrong. The quarrel's in the common world. I have no intention of bringing it into the surface world. I'm not stupid enough to take your word for it. You're probably planning to kill me after you get your hands on my Aura Battler. Yeah. If we kill the Holy Warrior, the Baron treasure will not move. There's no guarantee that there will be anyone else in the world to replace you. I'll say it again. Join hands with me and take control of the world. You're planning on returning to the common plane. It might be quicker to do so, don't you think? I have no intention of teaming up with you, nor do I intend to trust you. It's not because you nearly killed me, but I truly believe in the depths of my heart that I will never be able to be with you. Ouch. You got rejected. In that case, I guess I have no choice but to get rid of you first. That ain't happening. We've been planning a fight from the start. Shion, look! Rygar, why did you come out here? Hmm. Why? I'm a useless person. I'm also a second-class knight who protects his country. But that's no good against his wars. Let's see. If we split the targets into two, we won't get hit by a concentrated attack, right? As you can see, I'm heavily armored, so we'll be able to handle it. So I'll be able to handle. Okay. Dang, everybody's going. Let's see. From when it was in the con world, Swat's power is increasing? Yep, because the surface world increases aura power. This guy feels different from the last time we fought him. Hopefully he doesn't go hyper though. Even if the Holy Warrior or Battler is the same, victory or defeat is decided by the difference in skill and the situation. Oh yeah, it is. Having backing here could be fatal, Holy Warrior. It won't be. Alright, let's see what's happening out in these Krishna backwoods or whatever. Commander, I've confirmed that a black golem is flying away in the direction of Binanton. Yep. So he's heading to the nearest town. I guess it was a good idea to stay here. That black flying golem. What did he go to Binanton to do? Either he realized that his power was overwhelming and went to sell himself to the Christian kingdom, or he intended to take Binanton. That was just about right. What? Just one? Depending on the number of passengers, this may increase to two. Either way, this is an opportunity. His arrival will certainly cause chaos in Binanton. We'll take advantage of this opportunity and seize the king's custody. Without those flying golems. Even if we can't defeat it, we should be aware of its abilities. That has the map power on the continent they'll cruise on. He might repaint it. Uh-oh. This music's never good, especially when you're in the hangar. Nah. It's fine to deploy golems within the capital, but we just leave them standing there. They'll become easy targets for the Zwath. Let's see. Moreover, they are heavily armored. Judging from the strength of Shion's Aura Battler's armor, shattering it will be an extremely difficult task. Aw, decision. So it doesn't even serve as a check? Nope. Right now, it takes some pretty advanced shooting skills to target a flying Aura Battler with a golem. Rygar Shion against his Zwath after you drag them to the ground. After they drag him to the ground, if we attack with multiple golems at once, we can do something about it. Sure you can. Got it. Our golems will be waiting in a roofed area such as a hangar. It's a blessing in disguise that this dwarf doesn't have any ranged weapons. Yes, if gunfire had been fired from the sky, we on the surface would have been at an even greater disadvantage than we are now. But the Delphine's ligament power and jumping ability. Let's see what they can do. Oh boy. It's getting interesting though. So let's see. Fighting a flying thing is more trustable than I thought it would be. What's up? Stand back, Rygar. Uh-oh. That's not the case. No other golem could fight him on equal terms. Even if I can't reach it, there are things I can still do. That's like what's possible? That's a good question. Shion, try and lure him out as low as possible. That way I can help you out a little. Alright, understood. Dang! Colin was pissed! Ugh, don't get too cocky. Yeah, if we strip its wings off and stop it from flying, we can fight the other golems. We can fight with the other golem. Uh-oh. What? Yep, here comes Zess. Those guys from that time. Huh, Zess. Damn it, at a time like this. Your enemies. How did they get in here? What was the defense force doing? They were probably directed by distracted by the Zwath. Yep. Commander, there's another flying golem. Hmm. There's also the black and silver golem. And they're fighting a black golem. This is a better opportunity than we expected. You punk. No boy, now we're going back to seeing what's happening with the king, it looks like. You didn't miss this opportunity to attack. You're amazing, Zess. Why are you complimenting him? Your Majesty, please evacuate quickly. It's dangerous here. No. At this point, it doesn't matter where I am. But, let's see. You gotta be kidding me. Where's Sijin? Uh-oh. She's in the hangar number 1 in the center of the castle. If the Delphine's damaged, so that she can give instruction on for emergency. Oh, if she's there for the Delphine's damages, so she can give instructions for emergency repairs immediately. Dang it. Really? Let's see. My apologies, General Balder. It was because I gave the order to set up an ambush. No, if we had deployed golems within the royal capital. No, if we had deployed golems within the royal capital, by now there would have been heavy losses. If that happens, there will be no way around this situation. But Raigon and Shion ended up fighting two different enemies. Yep. In urban areas, they become battlefields. The evacuation of civilians has been completed, and if it becomes a three-way battle, there will inevitably be gaps. Yeah, there will be. The rest is up to Raigon and Shion. The question is whether they can exploit that point effectively. They can. For now, we'll have to leave it to those two and wait for an opportunity to counterattack. Sijin, please evacuate from here. No. However, yeah, you're not. Don't leave, dude. Please help us so that we can fight without any worries. Got it. No. It's time to end this Breakblade chapter with go straight forward. They only had 3 machines. Are you planning to attack Binantin? In this confusion, they must have come to capture Halzil and the others. Those guys. Doesn't seem like the reinforcements for the Holy Warriors. Laverne and those guys have similar goals. If they join forces, it'll be bad. Why would Zest do that? He'll storm into the castle right away. That flying golem sided with Krishna. Due to its weight, Kurigan would be unable to move around freely in urban areas. And the other golems are hiding out somewhere so they won't get caught up in their battles. Commander, please give us your instructions. We'll defeat the silver black golem here. What? Let's see. Is the capture of King Krishna being pulled off until later? Yes, a lightweight Artemis. A fatal blow to a heavily armored flying black golem. It's hard to give. We can't waste bullets. The other one has better maneuverability than the black golem, and it would be difficult to catch if we were flying around in the city. In other words, in this situation, the easiest to defeat are the black and silver golems. He was also concerned about attacks from above. It's true that he'll have to fight us. We'll take down a black and silver golem before it becomes a threat to the Athens Federation. Heh. Got it. I will avenge Leonargus. No, you won't. But the risks increase over time. It also become more difficult to capture the king. Does the commander have other ideas? Oh, so they're planning to fight the Holy Warriors. In that case, let's let them go for a while. Those golems are going to target Rygar. What? Aren't they going to the castle? I can see them from above. They're trying to surround you. Huh. If you're gonna target me, despise Hozul and the others tend to escape, but that's not like Zess's move. Shion, I'll take care of those three. Uh-oh. You think you can do this on your own? Yeah, I have to do it. Instead, please stop the Dwarf. So I say, she's just gonna murder them all. Let's see. Silverback Golem. How dare you do that to Leonargus? Damn, this one's fast too. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was questioning. He's like, wait, why are they faster? And it's because golems are as small as nightmare, actually a little bit taller than nightmare frames. This one's bullets are heavy. It's Zess. Rygart! Let's see. If we destroy the gun, we can save Zess. No, that doesn't work like that, buddy. No matter what, I'll do it with my own hands. There we go. As expected, the silverback golem's movements are slow. The buildings are obstructing running and jumping. And the black flying golem, as you can see from experience, its power and durability are overwhelming. It's hard to move around in the city. We keep taking Zest's attacks. All of the armor will get peeled off. Shion, after all, it's only Rygar. It's going to be tough to taking on those three. Let's see. But I had to hold back the Dwarf. Delphine is under attack, or else the Delphine will be under attack from above. Hmm. It's easy to defeat those that crawl on the ground, but if we can just crush each other, we won't have to waste our energy. The heck? He shot at me? Zess. Captain. Let's see. Change target. Aim at the black flying golem. Huh? Are you going to help Krishna and the silver black golem? That may be the case here. It's a decision made with the future in mind. Later on. Yeah, the future. Among those here, the one with the highest overall performance is the black flying golem. If by some chance he heads towards the capital, Ilios, the final barrier will be easily breached. In other words, the same thing can happen again. Dang. So don't worry about to worry about the future. Should I just say no here? Let's see. That's right. I'm sure Christian's side would also want to eliminate that black golem as soon as possible. Oh. Could that have been your intention from the beginning, Commander? It makes sense, though. If you betray one person, you're gonna betray another. In that case, your previous order was... Yep. Black and Silver Golem is not an opponent you can win by going easy on. But if we hadn't said that, we would have been defeated. We might have been defeated by it. Huh, I see. However, we'll focus on keeping them in check. There's a high chance we'll be attacked by the golems lurking around. Roger that. I don't even know what's going on as well, Shion. Hey, what are those guys trying to do? Zess. Let's see. I'll help you to the minimum extent possible. The rest is up to you, Rygar. Oh yeah. It's time. So it looks like they're allies this time. To us. That's gonna be interesting. Zeth and the others are planning to fight this dwarf. Is that for real? Let's see. You fools, if you dare to defy me, I'll eliminate you guys along with the holy warriors. Shion, drag him down to the surface. Huh. But can we readdress those three machines? What will you do if we get shot from behind? Zeth won't shoot at us now. They too are being targeted by General Boulder and his men. So he decides to just deal with the immediate problem. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yep. Besides, Zest's arm. He can target the flying dwarf. His chance if he can target my chances of defeating him have increased. Something like that. Got it. I hold Verdant's head down. Yeah, just murder. Dang. Said just murder. Ugh, you clever little guy. Now. What? Okay. Let's see. Rygar, I've dragged this dwarf down. Alright. Let's see what he's gonna do, though. Alright. Get out of the way, Shield. Is this the second SSR? Well, might as all I can do. Yep. The SSR. Let's see what's happening now. Damn you. We're not there yet. This thing, it can still move? Get away, Rygar. Hmm? Let's see. I'll cut off that evil aura. A hyper aura slash. Good. War battlers are a source of disaster in the Earthworld. That's why they shouldn't be here. Yeah, they're there. But that's the same for you, isn't it? Eh, I'm not like you. I had no intention of ruling the Surface World. I just want to return to my world. What power? Or what is that? Yep, it's that light. Shion! Ah! They're heading back. They headed back. So now they headed back. So I'm wondering what's happening now. There have been no reports of Shion's or battlers the Dwarf being spotted in the vicinity. It is believed they simply vanished. Also, the Athens Federation Assault Forces, after leaving the royal capital, their whereabouts are unknown. They're probably hiding out nearby. There's a good chance they'll attack soon. That's true, but General Tsu's troops are on patrol, and there are no more weapons that deviate from the laws of this world. Except for the Delphine. For now, has the immediate crisis passed? Heh. Even if we avoid the next attack, General Borchis of Athens, who was said to be nothing a genius of war, will march out. Let's see. Rygar, it's about to begin. Yeah. If only Sheila and Silky were here. They returned to their original world. I believe so. That light is the aura world that connects this world to the common world. If it is right, according to Shion, to open it from the common world side, it must have taken a lot of preparation. Yep, but the aura battlers, they have powers we cannot fathom. Heh. So Shion must have opened Aura Road. I guess he's not useless. He's a holy warrior who helped us. Yeah. But yeah, that's the Breakblade event that happened. So yeah, that'll be it for now though. Until the next parts of all this game. Well, yeah, until the next part. Let's see. Goodbye.